lighting is soft. Oh, hi. So here on set filming another episode for The Lowdown, but I wanted to make a video because I want to talk about my new favorite prime lens for my Sony cameras, and it's this. Ooh. All right, can you guess what lens it is? It's a Sony 85 1.8. Hey Jenna.
Yo.
Feel how lightweight the setup is.
It is lightweight. That's
right?
Nice. Oh wow.
That is the Sony 85 1.8.
Oh dude, this is great.
It's not even the G Master lens.
I just took this out of the bag.
What is that?
It's the 4. It is the Alpha 7 IV.
Oh, look, twinsies.
I know. I'm really excited, dude.
What?
This is.
It's nice, right?
This is very nice. This is very. I mean, this obviously is not for this, but for like portraits. Because I have the 85 G Master, and it's a big boy.
Is it heavier?
Great.
It's a little heavier and bigger, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. It's definitely a little bit bigger. But this is nice. Compact 1.8.
1.8, and also it's a better. It's faster in autofocus when it comes to video. Did you know that?
Oh man.
Did you know that? Did you know that?
I do. I know it now.
Okay. Can I have your A7 IV?
No.
Yes, you heard that right. The autofocus performance on the 85 1.8 is indeed faster than the G Master counterpart. I mean, just look at this footage and see for yourself. Why is that? Well, probably because the 85 1.8 has a double linear autofocus motor, where the 85 G Master has a single linear supersonic wave autofocus motor. Both lenses don't have the new XD linear autofocus motor that are on the newer Sony lenses, like the 50mm 1.2 G Master lens, but the double linear autofocus motor in the 85 1.8 really does contribute to faster autofocusing performance for video.
Now, what I hope this video proves is that you don't necessarily need to get the most expensive lens. I mean, there is a G Master version of this lens that's a f1.4. It's a pretty expensive lens. This is only $500, but I was still able to get some really, really good photos as well as amazing video. And I love this lens. I love how light it is. I love how well it performs. I mean, it's a pretty fast performer when it comes to autofocus. Also, it's pretty affordable. I mean, come on. And it feels good. I'm trying to like film two things today. We're filming obviously an episode for The Lowdown. Also, I wanted to film that 85mm video for my YouTube channel. So a little bit tired. Jenna, you tired?
What?
You tired? Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah, pretty tired, but you know, it's going pretty well. I'm excited. I think this is good. You know?
Killed it today.
Yeah, it is. We've got like the 2 episodes under the belt, and like we're getting the flow of things, and I have a Band-Aid in my hand. But yeah, it's going really well.
All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at some photos that I shot with the Sony 85 1.8 and Sony A7 IV, starting with this picture over here. And I just love how sharp production is right over here. Like, let's go ahead and zoom in. Like, look how sharp and detailed that is. That's really, really great. And I shot this photo with some objects in the foreground because, well, I don't know, I like composing pictures like that. It just kind of isolates the subject or the object that I want to focus on in the picture to make them stand out more. And yeah, this sign definitely stands out. So yeah, really, really cool photo. Also, this studio is like really, really cool. I really want to have a studio like this one day. Maybe we can all chip in and then like share, you know, like I'll keep it between Monday and Friday and you can keep it, you know, maybe on Saturday mornings or something like that. I don't know. Think about it. It's on the table. Just think about it. All right, moving on is a picture of the Aperture 600D Pro. First of all, really cool light. Definitely will have that in my studio. Sorry, our studio. Let's go ahead and zoom in at the details of this light. Like, you can see this circular ridge over here. Like, you could see all the details and the sharpness. It just really shows how sharp this lens really is. And since I'm shooting at f1.8, like, all the focus is right over here, where this section over here where it says 600D Pro is not really in focus because I'm shooting at f1.8. It just really shows the kind of depth of field that shooting at f1.8 can produce. But yeah, overall, pretty cool photo and really cool light. I really want one. In our studio. All right, moving on. This is a picture of the sound guy, Daniel. He's a really cool guy. But yeah, again, shooting at f1.8. He's in focus. The foreground and the background are not. Even some objects on the cart are not in focus, and just makes for a really cool photo and really makes him pop. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Yeah, you get some details from his mask, a little bit in the eyes. And yeah, just shooting at f1.8 just really makes him pop. And yeah, really, really cool photo as well. Moving on to the next image, same thing again. Shooting at f1.8. We got our subject, that's in focus. We got our background that's not in focus and makes the subject pop. And really shows that using an 85mm lens is really great for shooting portraits. And speaking of portraits, let's move on to the next image. Here is a picture of Jenna. The lighting is incredible. I'm shooting at f1.8 and just look at the details, like the details of the hair, we got the eyes, and just it's a really, really, really good photo. Same thing over here is a wider shot of Jenna, but if you zoom in close, you still see the details of the hair, the eyes. Again, the lighting just looks really cool and just proves once again that the 85mm is such a good lens, especially for portrait photography.
Now you might be wondering, yo, Sid, what's that thing in front of the lens? Well, this is called a variable ND filter, a VND filter. Basically, it's like sunglasses for your lens. Well, it helps control and cuts down exposure without having to adjust your shutter speed or your f-stop. This is actually very helpful for a lens like this because I want to shoot at f1.8, you know what I mean, for video. And the only way for me to control exposure and keep that f1.8 is to use a variable ND filter and just rotate it and make it darker or make it lighter depending on what the exposure is. I don't really use it so much for when I take photos because I can always crank up the shutter speed, but for whenever I am filming video, I gotta use the VND filter. So. Oh, and this is the Polar Pro Peter McKinnon variable ND filter, and if you want to check it out, links will be down below. Now, the perfect camera, in my opinion, with the 85mm lens is the A7 IV. I love this as a photography camera. Like, it's my go-to camera for all things photography. Also shoots great video, but you know, taking photos with an 85mm prime lens, it's so good. It's so good. In fact, 85mm is a very, very popular lens for portrait photographers, just because the depth of field, the bokeh, and just the way it just makes people look really good because of the compression. So now translate that to video. Like, 85mm footage just looks so good with the A7 IV. All right, so this is Jenna's camera. Don't touch it. Touch. This is the Alpha 7 IV, 16-35. Here is my Alpha 7 IV and the 85. Oh, the ZV-1. That's my ZV-1. Did she take it? Now, the 85mm prime lens isn't a lens for everyone. Some people like wider primes like a 24 or a 35, or you know, a medium lens like a 50. But I've always been intrigued by the 85mm lens, and this is actually the first 85 that I really, really love. Also, this lens is way cheaper than the G Master lens. Like, no hate on the G Master lens. It's just, this is cheaper and a better lens for video, so. All right, they are wrapping up. They are doing the last shot, and that is a wrap for us. Oh no, hold on.
Oh,
hold on.
Oh, we're professionals.
What's going
We're better
on?
than this.
There we go. There we go. That is a wrap for us. Episodes 3 and 4. Super. I felt really good about that.
It was really good. It was so fun, action-packed, had some great cameos, collabs, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
It was really great.
Yeah. So really excited to show you guys. So stay tuned. As always, follow Jenna. Please subscribe to me, please. And
Do it.
yeah, just do it. Let's do it right now. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Okay.
Bye.